Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the next session. One question that needs an answer almost immediately is, how do I learn Google Analytics? There are a lot of specialists and there are a lot of companies trying to push you to learn Google Analytics 4 because everybody believes that Universal Analytics is going to go away, which is the fact, really. And so they really want to spend their time on what matters the most, which is Google Analytics 4. But I tend to take a different approach, and that is in fact what Google also suggests you to do. If you're somebody who is starting off today, as of now, you don't have a Google Analytics account in the past, you can go ahead and try signing up with Google Analytics 4 and track your data. But imagine this, if you are a specialist and you're learning this course, you're a part of this course because you really want to know in and out of Google Analytics. So if you really pay attention to only one of them, either Universal Analytics or Google Analytics at this point in time, you will be at a risk of losing one side of the story always. Now, the reason I say this is it's too early for you to show your complete love to only one of them at this point in time. The reason I say that is, although Google Analytics is out of the beta version and it is not labeled as beta anymore, but there are still some things which Google Analytics will have to use Universal Analytics for. There are a lot of things that UA is really doing a good job at, which GA4 will slightly take a little longer to get those functionalities as well. There is nothing that's changing at the root level. I mean, it's not the case that you can't live with Google Analytics 4. You can, but there are still certain things that UA helps in reporting better than GA4 at this point in time, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get better over time. So what I suggest and what Google also suggests you to do is, if you already have a Universal Analytics profile, or if you're already running on Universal Analytics, also create a GA4 property simultaneously and start tracking both. Because there are some things that Google Analytics 4 is not good at, which UA is good at. And there are some things which UA is still not efficient while GA4 is efficient. While we try and understand the differences between both of these things in the next few sessions, at this point in time, please remember, don't commit yourself to only one of these at this point in time. Create both the properties and understand both the versions, because at the end of the day, when Google says that Universal Analytics is migrated completely and there is no UA now, this is going to happen in July 2023, which is almost a year from now. If that happens, all of a sudden you will have a jolt where you're not used to GA4 anymore. And once the migration happens, you are on a blank slate, right? You don't have any data. It is afresh now. So there will be situations when you'll have to go back and forth in terms of understanding what happened before you migrated to GA4. So it is highly recommended that you track, that you have a property created for UA and you also have a property created for GA4. To understand what the difference is in each of these versions, let's stay tuned for the next session.